Oymyakon is the name of one of the remote villages in Siberia, known as the coldest inhabited place on Earth. The temperature in this village can drop to minus 90 degrees Fahrenheit. The South Pole is the coldest point on Earth, where 90% of world's ice is located, followed by the North Pole, which also claims the title of the coldest point on Earth. However, the difference between the South and North Poles is that there are no permanent human residents in the South Pole, while in the North regions like Siberia and Russia have urban and rural settlements where people live in the unbearable cold. The Oymyakon Valley in northeastern Russia is famous for its extreme cold, with the lowest recorded temperature in this area being minus 71.2 degrees Celsius. The village of Oymyakon is covered in snow year-round, and the reason for its extreme cold is its location between two mountains that block the movement of warm air. These mountains trap cold air in Oymyakon, making the cold air persist. An interesting phenomenon in the village's weather is that as you gain altitude, the temperature in this area becomes about 5 degrees warmer. Oymyakon is located in the northeastern part of the Republic of Sakha, along the Indigirka River. In January 1926, it earned the title of the coldest place on Earth when it recorded a temperature of minus 72 degrees Celsius. The village is situated east of the city of Yakutsk at an elevation of 750 meters above the sea levels. It's worth noting that the amount of daylight in this village varies significantly from other parts of the world. While in June it lasts for 21 hours. In the 1920s and 1930s, herders from this village used to lead their reindeer herds to find grazing areas. A noteworthy point about this village is that its name, Oymyakon, means unfrozen water, while even alcohol freezes in this village. The government was interested in relocating the nomadic population to this area, as controlling nomads is challenging for various perspectives. For this reason, the government handed over this region to the nomads. Today, approximately 500 people live in the polar cold. Due to the extremely severe cold, agriculture is not possible in this area. So the residents of this village are engaged in activities such as hunting, herding, and fishing. In recent years, a hotel has been built in this area to accommodate tourists interested in visiting this place. To those who live in this region, they are the true inhabitants of the earth. An interesting point about this village is that despite heavy snowfall in some cases disrupting the normal life of the people, schools are still operational and students go to school. The residents of the village, in order to protect themselves from the deadly cold, can only use animal skins as clothing. Due to the lack of plant growth in this area, the staple food of the people in the village of Oymyakon is reindeer meat. This region has a short summer season during which some villagers engage in the cultivation of vegetables and fruits. There is a hot spring in this village that has gained the attention of both villagers and tourists. In the month of June, July and August, temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius can also be observed in this village. Even during the weather change in August, the temperature in this village can drop to minus 15 degrees Celsius. Living in the coldest inhabited place on Earth is extremely challenging to the point that you must park your cars in a heated place or they won't start. Due to the frozen ground, the residents of the village couldn't install plumbing in their homes, so they have built facilities outside their houses. An artist who visited this village to depict its situation said, "The village was so cold that I felt a lot of pain in my body during my 2 days of travel. My saliva froze upon contact with the frigid air, turning into icicles. The heating fuel in this village is coal, and people go outside their homes for essential trips. There is a road in this village called the Bone Road that is completely frozen. The only relatively safe route to reach this village is a 2-day drive from the city of Yakutsk. To get to Yakutsk, you can take a direct flight from Moscow to Yakutsk, which takes approximately 6 hours and 30 minutes. The pole of cold is not far from the Bone Road. This road was constructed in 1930 by Stalin's prisoners and stretches from Magadan to Yakutsk, passing through three mountain ranges along the way. It might seem strange, but all the souvenirs in the city were registered at minus 71.2 degrees Celsius in 1926 by Sir George Shaw, indicating the warmest temperature ever recorded in the city. Isn't it astonishing? The warmest temperature in this region is still minus 71.2 degrees Celsius. However, in such seemingly inhospitable conditions, the local people have managed to find a way to coexist with nature and live in the coldest region on Earth. Now I have a question for you. Are you willing to travel to this region and stay there for a few days?